What's good, you dirty scoundrels? Hello, and welcome to the RainyRain Show Uncensored. And today, we got you 2 for 1. Yeah, well, I got 2 interviews all packed into one show. And I got 2 classic characters from the 90s. We got Overton Wakefield Jones from Living Single. And we got Bruh Man from the fifth floor from Martin. And hey, you'd be surprised with the things that they're doing today, and they still look down there the same, picked up a little weight, over time. They don't look a day over 40. So again, it's 2 for 1 today on the RainyRain Show Uncensored. So I hope you enjoy both interviews from Overton from Living Single and Bruh Man from the fifth floor from Martin. 2 of the iconic black actors, some of the iconic black actors in the 90s. Check it out, y'all. It's 2 for 1 today. Hey, I might start doing stuff like this. You never know. You never know. Like I said, you never know where I'm at, what I'm doing, or who the hell I'm talking to. But that's why you always stay tuned to find out. Because if you wasn't stay tuned, you wouldn't have found out I got what? 2 for 1.
Here we go.
Hey, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the RainyRain Show Uncensored. And as always, you never know where I'm at, what I'm doing, or who the fuck I'm talking to. But we is here right now with Mr. John Hinton. And for those who don't know his real name, Overton Wakefield Jones.
That's right. My middle name on the show, man. That's something else, though. That's a great feeling. People know all about you, and they know the show. It was so much fun doing that, and just the fact that people still remember it, that's a great feeling.
Yes, it is. I mean, you played the hell out of that character. That character, I couldn't see nobody else doing that character with you.
Yeah, it was a blessing to get it, because it was like all these talented people, like Queen, she had just did a movie. Like she had the #1 record in the country. Her album, I was playing her album on the way to the audition, so I knew her. I love Kim Coles because she was on Living Color. I knew everybody. Cousin Pam, Erica was Cousin Pam, so I knew everybody on there, and it was like. I was a little bit overwhelmed because it was like I was the only one that, that was my first acting gig, So the fact that people still remember me after, and that was my first gig, yeah, that's a great feeling.
That means it was meant for you.
Yeah.
Now, how did you get the Millsap Morris character?
Oh, that was, DL was looking out for me on that one because DL, I had been knowing him since he started. We used to work at this place called the Comedy Act Theater in L.A., and I remember when he had first started doing comedy, and so we had pretty much grew up together, and in the comedy game out there in LA. Thanks, bro. And we had pretty much grew up together with the comedy game. And so when he had his show, he wanted me to be on there, but I wasn't supposed to be able to do it because I had a developmental deal with somebody else, so I didn't think I could do it. So I didn't, and that was the one show I wanted to read for, and couldn't do it. And then something happened, and he called me, and I went on in and got it, and that was it.
You played it out of that character.
And that was fun. That was just that was just me, just being, cause I like just being on the side. It was all about him, and I love just being the support. It wasn't no pressure, no nothing. I just come in, do my thing, and I'm gone.
That's what's that.
Yeah.
Now I do my little research. So you did go to college a little bit and do computer science. Did you finish your degree?
No, I started doing comedy. I dropped out. I was going to the Ohio State University. The Ohio State. That's right.
Why did you do that?
No, for real? Oh, I knew you. Get out. Man, what you say?
But guys in the house?
Did you graduate?
Yeah.
I'm from Youngstown, Ohio.
Okay, all right, cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Because I hate when people, like you say, you go to college, yeah, I went to Ohio State, and they always say, what year you graduate? I said, hey, I ain't say nothing about no graduate. Hey, ain't nobody said nothing. I just said I went there for a couple quarters. Look here, I just had a part. No, I went there for 2 years, and then I was gonna move off campus. I stayed at Steve. We stayed in the Towers the first year. And then I stayed in Steve, and then I was gonna move off campus. So I got me a job, and I was working because I was about to get an apartment, and at that warehouse that I was talking about at the end of the show. And when I did that, they dared me to go down to the comedy club. It was a place called the Cleveland Comedy Club. And they dared me to go down there and do my little jokes. So I went down and I didn't win that first. They had an amateur night. And I didn't win that first time, but I went down the second time and won. And I just did comedy. And I just started loving it. I was on stage, people was laughing. I had a nice little, I had a couple good shows, and I was like, hey, let me see what's happening. I was just gonna take a minute to do that, and just ended up. I never went back to school.
So if you hadn't done comedy, would you have finished computer science?
Oh yeah. That was the game. I was way ahead of the game because I knew this was back in late '70s, and I knew that computer science was the wave of the future. And you see, I was going to be a systems analyst. I had it all worked out. I was going to travel all around the country, setting up people's computer. I could still be doing that to this day, and I'd have been in demand. So I had the right idea, But I started doing the comedy, and it worked better for me.
Now, not to say your age, but we know living single was years ago.
62. I'm 62.
But you look like you're in your 40s. You don't look 60. You really do. You look like you're in your 40s.
Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Yeah, 62.
Hey, you look good.
Long time ago. Long. Living single was a long time ago. 30 years.
I'm about to take you back even longer.
What?
The Johnny Carson show.
That was only 2 years earlier, because right after I got that, because that was the start. That was the jump off. That was 91. And then once I did that, I got my agent, my manager, and then that next year I read for, I had a pilot that didn't get picked up. And then 93, I got, and then 93, got Living Single. But yeah, the Tonight Show, that's what broke me when Mr. Carson put me on the map.
Yeah, because I read about that, and then he thought you was that good and invited you to the couch, and then he asked you, did you have an agent manager? You said no, and he said, you got one for the night, and here you are.
Yep, he said, well, I guarantee you'll have one soon. And he called me into his office the next day, and he had 2 typewritten pages of agents and managers that wanted to meet with me because he said I was funny. So Mr. Carson put me on the map. Yes. Yeah, that was a good dude.
Now in '93, Comedy with an Attitude on Showtime.
Yeah.
First big comedy special. How was that?
That was fun. We did that in Cleveland, downtown Cleveland, at the Ohio Theater, and the show. We had good numbers, and it was funny. We did like 2 shows, both of them sold out. Well, it wasn't sold out. We was pumping people in. A lot of people bought tickets, but we wanted to make sure it was sold out. So other people from different comedy clubs was sending folks over, and then they made sure the house was packed, and had 2 great shows, put it together, had a nice little special.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. A lot of people don't know that John Hinton had his own comedy special on Showtime.
Long time ago.
Showtime was doing a lot of that before this came into the picture.
Oh yeah, it was
Showtime and HBO.
It was Showtime, HBO, and that was it. So I did it, and then Drew Carey, another brother from Cleveland, he did his the same year. So we hit around the same time.
And y'all put Ohio on the map as far as comedy.
Yeah.
Y'all in
Steve Harvey, because it was like Arsenio hit first. Arsenio was the first one. Then Steve hit, Drew, me, AJ Jamal. It was a bunch of people, and some people like Frank Santarelli. He was on the Sopranos. So it was a lot of comics that I started off with. Everybody went out and did some things. Yeah.
See, don't be sleeping on Ohio, y'all. Don't be sleeping on OHIO.
That's right. That's right.
I'm waking up dad.
To the end.
That's right.
Well, I'm not going to hold too much more of your time. I definitely appreciate you sitting here talking with us. It's definitely a pleasure to actually meet you and see your comedy in person, but I've seen it on TV.
All right.
And to knock him out tomorrow.
Y'all ready for your headliner? Let me hear you say hell yeah. I need y'all to do me a favor. Come on, Khalid, start clapping right now. Khalid, start clapping right now. We're going to Overton, but let's go. Let's go! All right, Khalid. Big ass hand from Philly and Tim, make you laugh. SB on the DJ cut. Here we go, Saturday night. Y'all here to have a good time, say yeah. Yeah. Thank y'all for coming out, man. It's good to be here. Give yourselves a round of applause. We survived COVID. Because a lot of people didn't, man. A lot of people didn't. There's a lot of stuff that happened, man. It's like that COVID thing. I feel like I'm on parole, man, because I've been in the house for so long. It's like my day out, man. It's just good to be out and see people, man. Good to see y'all. Thank y'all for coming out.
Let me get you a seat first.
Thank y'all for coming out, man. It's good, man. Because I'm going to tell you, that COVID, man, just had me locked down, man, for like 8 months. Wasn't doing no comedy, just sitting around, man. I said I'm going to try to come out the pandemic better than what I went in. Start reading the Bible. But you can't tell me these ain't end of days. Shoot, start cooking. Got me an air fryer. Make lemon pepper wings. Come on, get some. I got some. Make lemon pepper and garlic parmesan. I got all the exotic shit. Started cleaning up my house. I wasn't real dirty before, but like when that COVID came in there, I'm like, I ain't gonna be no germs in this house. I'm trying my best not to get COVID. Bleach is my best friend. I put bleach on everything. You come to my house, you gonna smell some bleach. I put it everywhere. I put it in the dishwater like Mama used to do. She used to put it in the dishwater, wash the dish with the bleaches and stuff, and everybody like, they'll come by and say, oh, this tastes like bleach. Yeah, but you won't taste COVID. I tell you that damn much. Now, you can take that glass with you, because I ain't drinking that yet, man. Cleaning up, I started doing, I'm trying to be better, you know, like trying to come out of it better, you know, because it's like when the pandemic first hit, only people that was working was like Uber Eats and DoorDash, you know, and it's like I got tired of that. You were ordering stuff, but it's like, shoot, I don't know what these people doing. What if they sick? You order some Chipotle and get a side of COVID. I don't want that. Because sometimes they get too damn ambitious. You know, like you tell them, you got DoorDash, you tell them, hey, just bring the food here, drop it by the door on the app, it'll let you know that they're there. You go out after a minute, you let them go, and you're going to pick it up. They get too ambitious. Now they ringing the doorbell. Now I got to put on my mask, I got to put on my gloves, I got Lysol in this hand. I walk to the door, I say, drop the bag and back away. Because I'll spray you like a roach if you try to approach. I ain't trying to catch this, man. But I finally got out, man, the house. It was like last April, I finally get out the house, man. I was in the house for like 8 months, no gigs, man. Which is the weirdest thing, because like when you do stand-up, it's all about repetition. You got to keep doing it. And when you're away from it for 8 months, I'm rusty as hell. I do my first show, I'm down in Atlanta, man. Do my first show, rusty as hell, forgetting stuff. Got through it, but you know, it was bad. So I go back, write some stuff down, try to remember, you know, what I left out. Second show was cool. Oh, I hit that one, man. It was all right. So I'm sitting at the bar after the show. The little jazzy girl walked by. I'm like, well, I had a good show. Let's see what's popping. So she walked by all sexy and stuff. I said, hey, baby, what's that exotic scent you wearing? She said, Clorox bleach. I said, sit down. That's a clean girl. She cleaned the house, because that bleach stay on your hands. You can't get rid of that. I'm like, that's a good girl. Sit on down. We started talking. She started flirting with me, talking about, you know, my nickname is Magic Fingers. I say, Magic Fingers? Why they call you Magic Fingers, baby? She said, because I can touch something of yours and make it grow. I'm like, okay. I've been off work for a year, shit. I threw in my bank statement. I said, start with this and let's see where this party takes you.
What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? It's the RainyRain Show, uncensored. And like always, you never know where I'm at, what I'm doing, or who I'm talking to. That's why you always gotta make sure you stay tuned to find out. And right now, today, we have Bruh Man from the 5th floor.
Yo, what's up?
What's good, Bruh Man? What's good? How have you been today?
How's chilling?
It's 2022 treating you pretty good?
Yeah, it's been going all right so far. You know, I can't complain. You know, we just did the Martin reunion, so that was all good. So it's starting out pretty good.
Oh, for real? Y'all doing a reunion? Because you know, you always get you when you see the stuff in the media, you'll get the little buzz and stuff, but then it seems like it take for years for you to see it happen. So it's officially.
Nah, we shot it. We shot it Sunday before last.
Oh wow! Oh my goodness! Yes, congratulations! And you know all the fans are waiting for that for real, for real, for real, for real. And rest in peace to Tommy because he won't be able to be there on that one. But it's still, I know it's still gonna be classic. So when did you get started in the entertainment world?
Shoot, it was like back in '89 when I came out here. You know, and you know, got an agent. I was in college. I majored in theater in college, and I came out. You know, got an agent and started working.
How did you know?
Back in '89.
Dang. So that kind of tell how old you is.
Exactly.
So was you nervous about just
I
picking
went
an
to see.
agent?
I'm old enough. I went to see Cooley High in the theater.
Nah, man. That's what's up. So did you have a hard time picking an agent, or did it just kind of like the first person that seemed interested in you? How did you go about that so other people kind of?
Nah, yeah, it take a while. I mean, I went to almost every agent, and it was a fluke. I had a friend. Somebody was looking. He said they was looking for agents. I mean, talent, and he went over there. He said, "You want to come with me?" I went with him, and they liked me, and they got me, picked me. So that's how I started. And agency.
Okay.
But now, you know, I'm with BRS Gage. I've been through a few now with BRS Gage. So yeah, it's been cool, man. I mean, you know, like I say, this year done started off well. I'm on the road. You know, I'm in Killeen, Texas this weekend. I'm in Macon, Georgia Friday, and Killeen Saturday, and you know, next week, you know, I just left Detroit last weekend. So yeah, it's going pretty good.
That's what's up. So when you first start, how long after you got this agent and started doing stuff did it take for you to get on the Martin?
Well, I've done many things before Martin. Now, you know, I did this show called True Colors on Fox, and Class Act, Minister Society, all that was before Martin, you know, and then my agent sent me on an audition for Martin, and, you know, I ended up getting the part. They liked what I did. Martin said that, you know, I put some extra flavor in. He said everybody else came in and they were too Hollywood. He said, man, I like the flavor you put into it. So, you know, they had that Texas flavor. You like that?
Yes, because if you don't know, you are from Galveston, Texas. Yes, we got Texas up here.
Yes, sir. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
And those who don't know, because even though, like you said, you done acting and everything before Martin, but everybody know you as Bruh Man. Everybody relate to you and know you as Bruh Man.
And yeah.
Does
the funny thing about that is I only did 12 episodes of Martin. I did like 40 episodes of Bernie Mac, ER, NCIS, Bones, and, you know, Vegas and all other shows. But everybody, you know, they know that Martin thing. It don't bother me because, you know, it's when you create something in your lifetime that people can recognize and they identify you with, I mean, that is an accomplishment within itself. So I'm cool about it.
Yeah. So do you get like a whole lot people just like want you to just say something from Bruh Man?
Every time I walk in the airport or the stores, or especially when I go to Essence Festival, man, I can't even walk down the street. But yeah, they never just say Bruh Man. They always say, hey, Bruh Man, fifth flow. They always put the fifth flow up there.
Yeah, it's always got the fifth flow.
Always.
Now you said you done other stuff besides Bernie Mac and stuff, but matter of fact, let me backtrack. When you did Bruh Man, did you expect it to skyrocket and to take the effect that it took on you?
No, I didn't have no idea. You know, when I found out it was large, it's when I walked into a restaurant one day, man, and a whole lot of high school kids ran up to me and was screaming and hollering. And I was like, wow, what's going on? And he's like, we like bruh, man. And man, that's, that tripped me out right there.
I bet it did.
Yep.
It did. So what kind of other endeavors that you have besides acting and comedy?
Well, stand up. I do comedy, and I'm booked almost all the way to June right now. So that's what I've been doing on the road on the weekends. Making people laugh. That's what I like to do. So I got, as a matter of fact, I'm leaving tonight for Georgia and Saturday, Killeen, Texas. So it's okay. It's okay.
Cool. Now, are you single or are you married? The ladies gonna want to know.
Well, everybody should know by now because I've been married 34 years.
Really? Look, there's a difference between a fan of your character and a fan completely. I admit I'm a fan of your character completely. I had to do a little research to get some background.
Oh yeah. Yeah, knowing it since the 8th grade. So
that's awesome. That is awesome. So how did y'all first meet? Though? How did y'all first? You said 8th grade, so you just seen her in the hallway
in the 8th grade
and hit her and ran. Back then, you liked her. You hit her.
Nah, we didn't like each other all the way to the 12th grade. She couldn't stand me, and I couldn't stand her. I don't even know how we married. Now it's kind of getting back like that. Sometimes I want to choke her to death now.
But that's the fun part of marriage is how many times can I fall in love with your ass? How many times can I fall back?
Yeah, how many times I can stop myself from choking?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm gay, so, and I'm a stud, so I understand. Yeah, sometimes they will make you want to just like, ho.
That's right, man. Yeah, buddy.
So what is it more?
Yeah.
So when you first started, you started as comedy, or was it acting that you was going towards and then blended into comedy?
I started acting.
Okay.
Yeah, acting was first. Like I said, I majored in theater. And true story, man. I when I was in college, I told my friends I'm gonna leave and go to Hollywood and hang with Stallone. I said the next time you see me, I'm gonna be on TV. The first movie I did was Stallone, and the next time I seen him, I was on Mark.
That's
true story.
Yeah. So how did comedy ended up coming into play?
Well, when I did Martin, J. Anthony Brown he used to warm up the audience, and he had a comedy club in Houston. And he asked me would I go down there and host for a weekend. And I said, yeah, I did that. And this dude named Vance Bradford brought me, said that he knew this guy that was doing comedy around the world at the military bases, American military bases. And I did that, started developing that, and that's how I started doing comedy.
So you really that just wasn't, your focus was just acting. So how did you even learn? Because being behind the scenes in the comedy and with me doing DJ with comedy, it's a whole total different world, and it's not as easy as y'all make it look on this stage, really. So it's like, how did you find your niche and find your style of comedy to say, okay, and feel comfortable that I'm gonna do this as well?
Well, I tell people I'm an actor acting like a comic. I just mimic what I seen on Def Jam. I'm like, you know what, this the attitude I want to have, and that Def Jam type attitude and style, and that's basically how I started. I started doing that, and the rest is it.
I mean, shit, it was just in you. Because you just come naturally with it.
Oh yeah.
And I have seen your stand up before, and it's like really your stand up. You put bruh man in there because that's what everybody expect, but your stand up is really totally different from who bruh man from the fifth floor is. And
right.
And those who are listening to really fully understand what I'm talking about, you have to go see one of his shows. He is a damn fool. You know what I'm saying? And your voice a little different too. You know what I'm saying? And like you're not just so sluggish with it.
Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Because I know a lot of people.
I just have fun.
Yeah, and that's all you can. That's the best thing to do is have fun, and you making all the money along the way. That's a blessing and a bonus. You know, you doing what you love
Yep,
to
yep,
doing
yep,
what you
that's
love
right.
to do.
That's right.
Now I know a lot of people
That's
with celebrities and they do these characters and stuff that they really expect y'all to really like, oh, this how they really talk. Like they really think that's how they
I know.
really talk.
I know, right? Yeah. Everybody think that I'm bruh man for real.
Right.
They be thinking that I'ma sound like that, walk like that, you know, talk all that, man. But it's different. I mean, I do it on stage, you know, but I don't do the whole time like that.
I mean, you ain't supposed to. You are somebody else. You are a human. This is a character. People need to understand this is
That's it.
This is a character. Now,
Exactly.
What other stuff that you do off camera?
What do I do? You know, I just, hang out, chill, like to golf. You know, I'm more like a homebody. I'm always at the house, man. I mean, if you want to find me, I'm on. If somebody want to kill me, I'll be at the house. That's what I do. It's gonna be hard to penetrate through all this here steel we got around here. You know, all these heaters that I got.
Fast. Gotta stay protected. Now, you have children.
Right. I stay warm.
You have children?
Yeah, I got two, man. My daughter, 26, and I got a 30-year-old son.
Oh, so you ain't got children, you got grown adults. You got adult kids.
Grown adult, man. My son was a Marine, and yeah, my daughter, she's trying to get into the music game. You know, she said she wanted to be the next Puffy.
Oh, that's what's up. Is you a little nervous about that because you know how the entertainment world is?
Man, my daughter got so many skills she runs circles around Hollywood. She know how to get in all the clubs, all the parties, all the red carpet events. So she know how to maneuver. She was doing that junk since high school. I was taking her to high school one day and a DJ on the radio talking about, I want to give a shout out to Justice and bruh man daughter Malia, who was at the Drake concert with us last night backstage. I'm like, how the hell you be pulling that junk off?
Oh, that means it's naturally in her. It's naturally in her like it is with her father. She got it honest.
She be throwing names around. Name dropping. That's how she get in.
That's what's up. Now, for those who don't know, your real name is Reginald Ballard. So who is really Reginald Ballard besides what he don't do? Who is Reginald Ballard? Because bruh man is the character.
Man, Reginald. Well, Reginald Ballard is a dude, like a family man, you know, love track and field, love playing golf, you know, love blaxploitation movies from the 70s, man. And that's basically it. Sanford and Son, I watch 24/7. That's my favorite show of all time. And that's basically it.
But what's your favorite 70s movies? You said 70s movies?
My favorite what?
Your favorite movies.
My favorite movie? That's a good one. I'm a Bruce Lee fan, so I gotta say Into the Dragon.
I can kind of see you as a Bruce Lee fan. Be walking around the house
Lee
trying to karate chop your wife and shit.
Oh man, shoot! I used to get in so much trouble. I used to punch holes through the bathroom doors when I was a kid, and all that, man. So yeah, I thought I was Bruce Lee for real. I thought I was Black Bruce Lee.
Well, in the sense you are the Black Bruce Lee of comedy, because you are inspiration to so many. Your character, your charisma and everything that brought laughter to so many, because laughter and music is the best thing to heal the soul, I promise you. The best thing to heal the soul.
There it is.
There it is. Man. It is, I'm in me doing this work and stuff, it'd be so hard trying not to be like a fan, because I want to be like, oh my God, I'm on the phone with Batman. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
But you know, you got to do your work and stuff, but it's like this is just so awesome. Like, I really appreciate it, because at the same time you're doing a promotional thing, but at the same time you don't know me from jack shit, and you like, all right, I'm gonna do this shit. You know what I'm saying? And me and Power 5150 definitely appreciate you, and people like you that actually give us. I would consider as mom and pop businesses opportunity to shine and get through that door and everything, because it's hard out there, and especially when people don't give you a chance because your numbers might not be high enough for them, or you know, they ain't never heard of you, but you know, you never know who your blessings are. You never know who your blessings are at all. Never know.
That's right. That's true.
That's true. So
true.
This ain't your first time in Killeen, so you love performing in Killeen?
Oh yeah, I love Killeen. I mean, you know, for the truth, you know, and I just love being in Texas, man. I love being home.
Yeah.
I love being around Waterford and Bluebell ice cream.
I mean, you was born and raised in Galveston, of course. So, do you still live in Texas?
No.
Do you still live in Galveston?
No, I'm in L.A. I live in L.A. I've been in L.A. since '89.
Oh, you ain't even a Texan no more.
I know. That's what I'm saying. That's why I love being home.
Nah, that ain't nothing. Dude, that's why you get to buy you a vacation spot. Make sure you got a vacation spot down here. And y'all just...
I know, yeah. We had something down there, but I sold it. But I'm gonna have to get another one.
Yeah, you definitely have to get another one. When you have a barbecue, make sure you invite me to the barbecue. I love to eat.
No doubt. That's what's up then, all right? Gotcha.
All right. I know you pretty much a busy man, and I'm definitely not gonna take much time of your show. I know this was pretty brief and everything, but I mean, still, if I had 5 minutes of your time, I was cool with that. I was cool with that.
All good. I appreciate you.
Definitely appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
And make sure y'all always check out Bruh Man. Like I said, his my bad. Let me ask you that. When you do your shows, you always promote your shows as Bruh Man or as Reginald?
Yeah, I promote him as Bruh Man because, you know, everybody knows Bruh Man. You know what I mean? So I keep it like that. I make it simple.
Okay. Well, make sure y'all catch Bruh Man from the 5th floor. Make sure whenever he is in your city and town, I promise you would not be disappointed. If you think Bruh Man from the 5th floor funny for just that little bit of time and them little lines he'll have, imagine a whole hour of stand up with him. Imagine the whole time.
Thank you, baby girl.
Yes, definitely.
Appreciate
We definitely appreciate you, and you enjoy the rest of your day. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you this weekend. And again, thank you. And this is the RainyRain show uncensored, y'all. And once again, never know where I'm at, what I'm doing, or who I'm talking to, but you always gotta make sure you tune in and find the fuck out. And we out this bitch.